What's up guys, Magic Knives here, and it's been super long since I brought to you guys a Call of Duty gameplay, and I've had this one stored in my laptop for a while, but it was finally time to come back on here and talk to you guys, give you guys a couple updates on things that's been going on in my life, as well as just what I want to talk about in this commentary. But you got some Modern Warfare 3 MP7 gameplay in the background. Really love the MP7, especially with the Airsoft edition, the one I currently am working with, the VFC MP7, which is one of our actually our Airsoft rentals for the Airsoft place that I work. Has quite a few problems though, which I'll talk about in another video, or just in terms of doing an update video for it, and hopefully I can find a fix for it. But again, that's for another video. But yeah, in this video, really sucks that I have to keep talking about more like bad news as far as what's going on with the Canadian government and the Liberals. If you're a Canadian like myself, you already know this, especially based on the title. The Liberals have now formed a majority government, albeit slim, but a majority government regardless. And the thing is, they had 3 by-elections about a week or so ago when I released this video, and the thing is, the news outlets will tell you, oh, because of the by-elections, they won all 3 of them, that's how they secured the majority government. That's really not the case. Those 3 by-elections took place in, at least 2 out of 3 of them, took place in Liberal strongholds. They already were secured by Liberal MPs, very strong Liberal MPs, who decided to resign and take jobs elsewhere. And quite frankly, it didn't matter at this point who won, because of the fact, like, it was just it was going to be a one-sided by-election. The real reason why the Liberals secured a majority government is because 5 conservative / NDP, previously NDP MPs, they floor-crossed. And if you don't know already, in Canada, it's one of the most ridiculous things. But if an MP decides they just don't want to represent a certain party anymore, say in this case conservative, they can just cross the floor and join the other side. And now they represent Liberals, and therefore in this case the Liberals gain an extra seat in the House of Commons. No by-election, nothing. They just simply announce, I'm gonna cross over to the dark side in this case, and I'm going to support the Liberals now. Now think about that. 5 MPs did this, and without any voice from the people that voted these people, because they represented the Conservative Party, especially in some ridings that are strongly conservative. They've basically just signed their job away within the next 3 years, or maybe sooner, if somehow Liberals really screw Canada over, and the world is the whole of Canada is screaming for an election, or Carney is stupid enough to call a snap election for some reason, which hopefully he does it in the worst time possible for himself, and can finally put an end to this liberal corruption. But the fact is, in Canada, with the way things are set up, all these MPs, most of which who are conservative, cross the floor because of literally just, again, more liberal corruption, backroom deals. In fact, the latest, the most recent MP who crossed the floor, I can't remember her name exactly, but I'm sure you look it up. She was in a very strong conservative riding. She's represented a conservative party for years, and she, on record, voiced that because she represents the conservative party and her riding, the liberal government was not going to give her any funding if she didn't cross the floor. That in itself is bribery, and that in itself should be investigated, and therefore it's illegal for the government to do that. So the fact that this is not being investigated is already a huge red flag that democracy is already gone. On top of the simple fact that literally your vote as a Canadian citizen right now does not matter. You vote conservative, and then your MP just decides all of a sudden he's gonna cross the floor. Your vote does not matter, because now your vote just got fed for the Liberals instead. So ridiculous. This in itself should be addressed, but obviously will not be, because guess what? Apparently more there's a chance more MPs will cross the floor for the Liberals. Now the big question too you have to ask yourself is Pierre Pollievre, the Conservative party leader, is he the right person to stay as the Conservative leader? Should he step down, or should he just keep trying for the next 2 to 3 years? I firmly believe yes. A lot of the news outlets right now are claiming he's getting less support from the Conservative Party. Complete horseshit. You can literally see in the proof, just as far as the people in itself, on who they feel is their prime minister. From the reaction from the UFC event that Pierre Pollievre recently attended versus how people react when Carney is at a football game. That in itself should tell you who they want as their prime minister for Canada, to save Canada. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Hopefully, I don't know, things are only going to get worse, unfortunately, possibly in the next couple of years, but let's all pray together and hope something good happens in the possible future. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you guys in my future videos. Take it easy. Peace out.